Welcome to the Malawi Revenue Authority's step-by-step guide on how to submit your personal income tax return. Before you start, you need to be registered in Sonk Online. You need to have valid portal credentials. You need to be registered for income tax. And you need to have an open period of the return. First step, log in to Sonk Online using your valid portal credentials. Click Submit a Return on the home page, or click My Tax on the main menu, then navigate to Tasks and click Submit a Return. If income tax is not on the first page, click Page 2, select Income Tax, select the Personal Income Tax Return and click Continue. Under Home, the system will request. By default, it will select sole proprietorship, tick, and that's what is given the income statement, profit and loss, balance sheet, tax computation, attachments, and summary. However, if you are also an employee, you tick Employee, Employment Income, and the system will add Employment. If you are also a partner in another entity, you tick on Partnership Income, and the system will also add Partners. Click Cancel to abort, otherwise click Next to proceed. Under Income Statement, you declare your income. Take note that there are some parts which are mandatory and are shown in red. They have to be captured. Otherwise, the other parts are optional. You can leave them blank. Business income, in this case, 20 million. It will give you gross profit, 20 million. If you had other values, it will automatically sum up the values. If you have other income, for example, rental income, indicate the rental income. The system will give you a total income, summing up the initial 20 plus the other income, 3 million, giving you 23 million. Save as draft optional, cancel to abort, or click Next to proceed. Next is the profit and loss. Under the profit and loss, indicate whatever is applicable to you. For example, you have employees and you have expenses as 3 million in that year. The rest of the details are optional. Capture whatever applies to you, and under this, it will give you the profit before tax. It has added the total expenses, the 3 million from employees, profit before tax, 20 million after deduction. Save as draft optional. Click Cancel to abort, or click Next to proceed. Under Partners, the system expects you to declare the TIN of the partner or the partnership name, trading name, and if you are a primary partner in that partnership. Remember, you might be a partner in multiple partnerships. So that's why we have new. So the first partnership, you can indicate. If you are a primary partner, indicate the income apportioned to you. Click Add or Cancel to abort, delete to remove. If you are a partner elsewhere, you can click New and repeat the process. Otherwise, click Save as Draft optional, Cancel to abort, or click Next to proceed. Under this, you might also have been an employee elsewhere, and the system is expecting you to enter your income for that particular year. If you have allowances and other incomes from the employment, please indicate them here. Then you have the total down here, system generated. If there was severance pay on redundancy in that year, declare it. Otherwise, click Save as Draft optional, Cancel to abort, or click Next to proceed. Under this, we have the balance sheet. You can enter the non-current assets, the current assets, and capitals and liability. The capital is the only part which is mandatory. So we can enter the opening capital. Non-current liabilities, if you do have, capture them. Current liabilities, otherwise save as draft, cancel to abort, or click Next to proceed. Under tax computation, the system will bring forward the amount that was in P&L before tax. Adjustments to profit. You add back, for example, deemed interest income, other deemed interest income, or you have a minor who earned under you, so you can add. If you have deductions, exempt income, for example, you can capture the exempt income, and the system will automatically reduce, and you have adjusted profit or loss before tax as 23 million. If you have non-deductible items, for example depreciation, you need to indicate the depreciation. Allowable items, for example investment allowance, initial or annual allowance, you need to indicate. Otherwise, the system will sum up and give you the total taxable income or assessed loss. In this case, 38 million. If you do have a tax holiday, the system will recognize the tax holiday and give the effective tax rate, the value of the tax holiday, and the total tax charged. The system will also recognize all withholding tax credits and if you made any provisional taxes during that particular period. Once done, the system will give you a total net tax charged. You can click Save as Draft, optional, click Cancel to abort, or click Next. Under Attachments, if you do have attachments that are applicable, you click New, you put the attachment's name or number, browse for the attachment, enter notes if applicable, click Add or Delete to remove, cancel to abort. Click Save as Draft, optional, cancel to abort, or click Next. Under Summary, review the details that you have captured. Once satisfied, please tick here to certify that the given information about this PIT return is true and correct. Print, optional, cancel to abort, or click Submit to file. Under tax computation, the system will bring forward the profit or loss before tax. It's 20 million. That was under P&L. If you have any add-backs, for example, income earned by a minor, you can capture that. And you have any deductions, for example, exempt income, you can also capture the exempt income. Bring your adjusted profit or loss before tax as 27 million. Then you have non-deductible items, for example, depreciation, allowable items, for example, investment allowance, initial allowance, and annual allowance. You can add back. The system will calculate the total tax charged as 11.640 million and the total net tax charge. Click Next to attach. So you select the attachment and you click Next to go to Summary and Review. Review the summary. If you had any withholding tax or any other provisional tax, the system will show you under the summary, under available credits, where it will show you the provisional tax and withholding tax. That it pulls automatically from the system and reduces the total net tax charge for that period. Once satisfied, you certify by clicking the checkbox, Print, optional, click Cancel to abort, or Submit to submit. Congratulations, you have submitted your personal income tax PIT return successfully, and this is your reference number. Thank you.